Welcome to part 5 of my Western Roman Empire campaign. Through great efforts, I have succeeded in stabilizing the Western Roman Empire and advancing the economy. In addition, the first imperial children have secured the succession to the throne. Now that the empire is strengthened, it's important to make this clear to the neighboring nations. Top priority is the Reconquest of Britannia. And so welcome to Crusader Kings 3, The Fallen Eagle. But not only I wanted to expand, my vassals had also begun to conquer land for me. Now I had new land in Africa and Germania, but the Eastern Roman Empire had also expanded. It's important that I always keep an eye on the current strength of the East, because if they are greatly weakened, this could be my chance to take over large parts of the East. But at the moment, it's important for me to have the East as a strong ally for crisis situations, because just because the Empire is doing well again does not mean that another crisis cannot arise. By the way, what actually happened to the Hunnic Empire? I mean, oh wow. The Hunnic Empire is really dangerous. Well, at least for the moment, the Huns no longer pose a threat, and so the greatest danger to the Roman Empire is the Sassanid Empire, which lies on the border of the East. But fortunately, that's not my problem at the moment. For me, it was now a matter of considering where in Britannia I wanted to attack first. Unfortunately, there were many small nations, so I didn't have to fight a big war right away. I also considered how Honorius' death would affect the political laws in an emergency. I think this could be in danger when Honorius dies. So if he dies, I'm not sure if diplomatic politics will immediately drop, because they won't like his child that much as they like me. So well, I guess I will have to find out if changing the ruler could cost me one of the imperial laws if I don't react quickly enough. If you know, feel free to post me an answer in the comments. I also think it's helpful to not support either side of the chariot race at the start of the campaign, as this can quickly and unnecessarily lower the vassal opinion. And the opinion is incredibly important, especially in the beginning, as you may have seen in the second part of my series. Now, it was time to go to war, but before I could attack myself, I first had to help my allies in the war. Fortunately, it was a small war, and so it was enough to use my men at arms. Later, there was even a small peasant uprising, which was also no problem, and since it consisted only of a few hundred men, it was quickly put down. Help me! And a little later, I also won the war for my allies. Please end the war. She's again pregnant. That's insane. That's just insane. In the meantime, the diplomatic policies had improved so much that I could upgrade them to level 2. However, I wasn't sure if I should do that, because it would directly cause me to lose 10 opinion of all my vassals. For this reason, I didn't want to improve them for the time being, because I already liked the bonuses I already had. And if I'm honest, I don't know if I will lose all the bonuses of the first law if I improve it to level 2, or if I will keep them. And so I decided to wait a while and take care of the Reconquest of Britain first. First war of expansion. Let's go. And so began the Reconquest of Britain. Finally, after 27 years, it was time for the first war. The Roman Empire is finally reconquering. I will wait until the debuff is gone. Perfect. Oh my god. Okay, that was a pretty short war. Okay. Short battle. That was a pretty short battle. Just, okay, done. I lost 12 men. Oh. And they lost 400. Okay. It was no big or exciting war, but it was important to regain a foothold in Britannia. And so the first attack on Britain was successfully completed. But that was not enough, and so I went straight into the next war. This one was also over quickly. But these small conquests were only the beginning of what was to come. And besides conquering Britannia, I also had a new goal in mind: the restoration of the Praetorian Guard.